Hey, what's up, everybody? Jayrabian here with a crazy deck right here for some fun, really. Not anything that's going to give you 100% consistency win rate like your crazy new Cyber Angels or your crazy Red Eye Zombie or anything like that. I'm gonna delete Jay before he deletes me. Fight me ASAP. but but it's something that's really fun, and I can't take credit for this deck. This deck was brought to me by SPARTACVS, one of the guys in the Twitch community. He came into my channel and suggested it, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll try it out. And it's really fun. It's really awesome. It's crazy. So basically, the idea of this deck is turn one Ojama King, and it's like what? Yeah, turn one Ojama King, lock down your opponent. They can do nothing. So it's pretty awesome. Like you see my fusion monsters. There's the Ojama King. I'll talk about the other ones here in a minute. But basically, so if you look at the deck list, we have 3 Gales and a Hain. The reason for that is if you go first and get cyber-stein, you'll always be able to lock them down. Doesn't mean you automatically win, but you always get the lockdown. Because of our skill here, life point boost beta. I assume B is beta, A is alpha, B is beta. That makes sense to me. But and it's crazy because that skill is like trash, right? No one uses that skill ever. Like it's like you get life points, but you see a 3-card hand. What the hell? Blah blah blah. It's like, well, that life point boost allows you to use Cyberstein's effect turn 1. Period. However, it does make it a little bit more difficult to get to Cyberstein, and that's where this deck basically comes into play. This build. So for when you don't pull Cyberstein early, or you go turn 2 and they have monsters on their field. Here's what you have. You have 3 Gale Lizards and Hain to help you clear their field. You can set the Gale Lizard and Hain to just to clear their field, because if you summon your Ojama King and they have anything on the field, you can't get the full lockdown, and you're probably not going to win. Because once you pop Cyberstein's effect, you have 500 life points. So if they get a monster to attack your freaking Cyberstein, then you probably are going to die. So you want to be able to clear their field, so that's what these cards are here for. Thunder Dragons are there for the stall, or for the deck thinning, I'm sorry. They're really good too with our Tribute to the Doomed. And then obviously you have your 3 Cybersteins there to help you get maximum consistency on pulling a Cyberstein, because he's kind of the key player here, him and Ojama King. Then you have your 3 Tribute to the Doomed, which is really an ace card for clearing field. So if you go turn 2, most of the time your perfect hand is going to be basically a Cyberstein, a Tribute to the Doomed, and anything else. Because you can Tribute to the Doomed, discard the other card, pop their monster on the field, and then summon Cyberstein and go in with his effect. You got Cards of Sanctity here, is there basically to help you pull Cyberstein when you don't have them. And then Magical Mal is the same thing. And then 3 Michizuris are there also to help you with your field clear. So, like I said, if you go turn 1 and don't have Cyberstein, you can set any of these monsters, hopefully you have, and set a Michizuri. And that way, if they have double monsters on the field or anything, you can return 1, destroy 1. That's basically the idea. So when we get to our fusion monsters, we obviously have Ojama King. Ojama King's here because we throw him out. He can lock down up to 3 of your opponent's monster zones. He is kind of the idea of this deck. These other 2 monsters, Arcana Knight Joker and Blood's Ultimate Dragon, I added in because sometimes you'll be in a situation where you might say like you're turn 4 or whatever, and you haven't been able to throw down your Ojama King, but now you have a Cyberstein, and you still have 5,500 life points, but there's no way for you to clear your opponent's monster zone to get the lockdown. That's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and toss in a couple other monsters to just a last-ditch effort to still play that duel without having to surrender, basically. So that way you can basically still summon Cyberstein, pop his effect, and get something on the field, and just hope for the best and try. It's the idea is to always be able to get Ojama King and lock him down, but when you can't do that, these are good, like a fun last-ditch effort. And I actually got a fun duel replay where that actually worked out. We'll go ahead and go into a couple of those duel replays now, and then we'll do a couple live duels for you guys. So let's go in here. I forgot where duel replays were for a second. Congrats. What happened, Shadow? Got KOG. Nice. Congratulations, Shadow. Did you do it with Red Eye Zombie or Cyber Angels, or what'd you do it with, homie? Let us know. So we're gonna go into the replays here. First, I'll show you basically a perfect game of the idea of this deck and how it should work. So that's what this is. This is one where just it worked out perfectly for me. Like turn 1, I got I got everything I needed perfectly, basically. So we'll show that. Congrats to Renzo, got KOG 2, awesome. What'd you guys play, man? What'd you guys play? I'm always curious what people played to hit their KOG with. And did you play it all the way from like Plat to KOG, or did you switch it up? So I'm halfway to Destiny Hero Plasma Mat. Oh shit, get it, Figgy. Okay, here we go. So life point boost B again. People see the skill and they're immediately thinking, what am I playing against? And so I'm turn 1 here, and I picked up a card to Sanctity. Yo, thanks for the bits, Jayrabians.
72 viewers. PogChamp, why you streaming so early, Jay?
Thanks for the bit, Jerry. I'm trying to be on a daytime schedule, like for now, just to see how I like it. So here we go, turn 1. So we have Thunder Dragon. We go ahead and pop this Thunder Dragon just to mill to make sure we don't pick up more Thunder Dragons because we need cyber-stein more than anything else. And we go ahead and throw down card Sanctity, throw away everything we got, and, you know, hoping and praying to pull into that cyber-stein. Heart of the cards, and look at that, we got it. Cyber-stein in hand, turn 1. Here we go. So turn 1 cyber-stein on the field. Go ahead and activate that ability. Pay your 5,000 life points. Go down to 500. So it's all or nothing here. And we throw down a Ojama King. And this is before I added those other cards, you can see. That was something I kind of learned after playing it a little while. I learned that sometimes that situation comes up where it might be, I guess, just more fun to try and play something else instead of just surrendering when you're in a situation where you can't play your other monsters. So we draw here. We get another cyber-stein. And so here we here we just smack him with both of these, and that's the idea. Once you get into this situation where you have them locked down, if they don't instantly surrender, because I see that a lot as well, then you just smack them with your 700s and any other monsters you can draw until you can kill them. Here we go, another card Sanctity. And be careful not to ever accidentally activate a card's Sanctity once you're this far in the game, this point in the game, because it's really going to cuck the shit out of you if you do. So here we go. We have him down to near death. Discards Red Eyes. Red Eyes Insight here. I mean, he could have used it, I guess, but you know, it wouldn't have mattered. I think he knew that. So GG, well played. There it is. Now, obviously, this deck is not foolproof. I mean, I guess its biggest weakness is Brick. I think Brick is a big weakness of a lot of decks. Bricking is definitely a possibility. We've got a lot of outs, but it can still happen. I think after Brick, though, if your opponent is playing Burn, you're almost always going to lose. If your opponent has Tribute to the Dune early, like enough to knock out your lockdown, you're almost always going to lose. And if your opponent's playing Lava Golem in their deck, you are also always going to lose if they pull it. So, but here's a game. Here's a fun game I had where this is the only game so far I've gotten to do this. But this is the only game I've played so far where
Jayrabian, what tier are Obamas?
Obamas.
YouTube decks.
Meme decks. Thank you for the bid again, Jayrabian. This is the only game I've played where I did not use Ojama King Lockdown and still won. I would say right now I kind of consider it a meme deck. It's really kind of cheesing, but it's so fun. I don't care what anybody says. This deck is so fun to play. But here we go. So he goes turn 1. All right. We have Tribute to the Doom and Double Gale. He does nothing but set a card, so I'm like, okay. We pull into a cyber-stein. So what I do is I go ahead and get rid of his card on the field. So I could go ahead and go in with a full lockdown right now, but I decide actually, since it's turn 2, I'm like, why don't I just go for game right now? And so that's what I do. I use his ability, and instead of pulling out Ojama King and going for that lockdown, I'm going for an instant OTK with cyber-stein, and we pull out our Arcane and Night Joker, and we kill him. We just straight up OTK him with Arcana and cyber. And I could have summoned Blai's Ultimate, but I've never used Arcana, and I was kind of thinking that if he did have Karibo, maybe it would help. Arcana could negate that with his effect. I now have been it's been explained to me now that Karibo doesn't necessarily target Arcana, so that wouldn't have worked, but I mean, either way, if you had Karibo, whether I use Blai's Ultimate or I use Arcana, we would have lost. So, but that right there is a fun, just another way. That's why I think it's good to not only have Ojama King in your fusion zone, because sometimes you can just get yourself. I mean, one, you can get in that kind of situation where you might be able to just OTK right then and not, go another 4 or 5 turns just smacking them with 700. But yeah, but then, like I said, there's also situations you get in where you might have enough life points still to use cyber-stein, but you didn't get to use Ojama King early enough, and now there's no way you can lock down his field. So it's, I think, better to go all in and cyber-stein pop out a Blai's Ultimate or Arcana or whatever, than basically just give up, because that's all you can do. That's all I could do before, was basically just surrender once I got into that situation. So there's that. Didn't angry your question, Jayrabians? Guys, is he filming a YouTube video right now? He's acting different. Recording a YouTube vid. Yeah, he's YouTubing. OJ Bay. Two early stream days in a row. You rock. Yeah, you rock, baby girl. I wouldn't have cheered if I knew he was recording though. Oh, you're good, Jayrabian. I did answer your question. I said they're kind of a meme deck right now. As far as I can tell, it's just a cheesy meme deck. So this is gonna be our first live duel right now. We went turn 1 and we got our cyber-stein turn 1. That's pretty much all you can ask for to get a cyber-stein turn 1. So basically, turn 1 cyber-stein is the perfect starting hand here. Go in with it. You just go ahead and just pop out your Ojama King straight up. Straight up, throw down Ojama King, and basically now, the only thing that we lose to now that we've got our lockdown, we lose, like I said earlier, we lose to Burn, we lose to Lava Golem, and we lose to Tree to the Doomed. Like, any of those things can cuck the hell out of us. And I think we had somebody in the chat that was playing the deck told me that they got Soul Exchange, actually, which is kind of weird. Because, like, what I was thinking is Soul Exchange should not work because they have no space to summon a monster to tribute my monster for. But what he was saying is that he had the full lockdown effect on, and they Soul Exchange and tribute summon, tributing Ojama King. So like I guess I could see it if the idea of the game is like you tribute Ojama King, then his effect is gone, then you summon the monster. But I guess I just thought that would not be the way that it worked. But that's I guess another card to look out for. I have yet to encounter it personally though. Hopefully I never do. Yeah, ASAP Turtle got Soul Exchange, so that's just a rip. And basically now, like I said, once you get to this point, you just you can summon your Gale, you can do whatever you want, just to smack people with. I mean, the more damage you can do each turn, the sooner you can get it over. I mean, 700 every turn will do it eventually, but you know, sooner we're done here, the better. On to the next tilt. Opening cyber-stein is 6.6 correct. I'm not sure. Maybe 3 cards out of 20. 3 cards out of 20, and you get to draw 3 cards. So I guess that's 3 chances. I'm not sure how to do percentages like that. I'm not that smart. I know Arabs invented math or whatever. We have the Arabic numerals. But I don't know, man. I'm not 100% sure. Come on, bro. Don't make me take all day. We're recording a YouTube video here. What is your problem? How do I tell him to hurry up? I don't know which one. This one? NA math. There we go. What's the delay? I never ever do these emotes because I'm afraid that if I do them, then they're gonna win. And I'm gonna be scared. No, I want to do the delay one again. That's all I want to do is the delay. Is this Dan or Jay? Who's Dan? Is this Dan or Jay? Who's Dan? How come I can't get the delay one again? How about this one? Have I angered the gods? Are they punishing people by making me sit here forever? YouTube Dan? Is this YouTube Dan? I'm not quite that famous, dude. Oh, Dan BM's really bad? That's funny. We'll give you some BM. In the name of YouTube Dan. 0 attack BM. Oh yeah, take that 0 damage. Take that 0. So everybody, yeah, this is for the YouTube video, you guys. We are recording. Here is my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to go and drop that hot subscribe on the YouTube channel, help me grow and be big and famous like YouTube Dan. Oh, we got that surrender. GG, well played. Except for the time where you took 1,000 years to let my attack go through. Definitely go and drop that hot sub in the YouTube channel. Check this video out when it goes live. See how famous you are when you're in it. Get all your friends and family to watch it, and then I'll get so many views, and then I'll be rich and famous just like YouTube Dan, my hero. Love you, man. So yeah, that's this deck in a nutshell. We'll go ahead and do one more. Hopefully we don't get a hot L for the video. That would make it not as fun. But that's the idea. You guys get it. It's really fun. It's not going to be like 100% consistent. Like maybe not the best for KOG Climb. But if you want to have fun, this is a really good deck to play, I think. I think it's really fun. I think it's awesome. It's very interactive. When you just turn one, lock them down, they can do nothing. Much interactive. Such wow. Such tilt. Playing a YouTube deck and dropping a YouTube video. Oh, you know it, RNG. Alright, so let's see if we can get another win here. Did I say I'm going first? I didn't even see. Oh, landed. Oh my god, dude. Is that going to affect my guy? So, like, if I can get him on the field? No turn 1. Okay. So I'm going first here, but we do not have turn 1. Now, there's 2 different ways you can play this. You can play passively because we have a Gale and a Michizuri. So, like, we can clear field pretty well and maybe buy another turn to get like a free draw and still have field clear. But like it seems like the few times I've tried to do that, like it's easy to get cucked, I guess. Like because they can just basically set themselves up with anything. Like if they were playing like Ojama, I'm not sure exactly how well Ojama is at Swarm, but like Red Eyes, for example, if you try to play that way, they could just do a Red Eye Spirit. And if they have Red Eye Spirit and Red Eyes in the grave, all they have to do is chain cyber-stein's effect, and then you're cucked. So I found it best just to try to go all in. If you have a way to try and keep drawing, keep doing it. And just hope for the best. And so like, it didn't work there, unfortunately, but that was, to me, that's the best way to play it. Maybe we're going to get the win anyways. Does he know? Are we really going to get a win here? Maybe. GG, well played. All right, easy peasy. So there you have it. The deck is just unbeatable. The deck is a god deck. God tier deck, period. That's just how it is. Nobody can compete with this deck. So let's try and actually do one last duel where we can actually play it. That'd be good. And then we'll probably call that the end of this video. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I really, like I said, I got this deck and I really just wanted to share it with the world because it's so fun. Probably going to regret this later when I run into this deck in ladder, like, but it's just too much fun not to share. I couldn't keep it to myself. You know, SPARTACVS made a point to come into the stream and share it with me. I want to push that love forward and share it with the rest of the world. So we're going against Black Gabro, Legend 2. Okay. Pegasus deck, okay. I don't know what he's playing. Let's see here. Who's going first? Me? Me! Yay! So neither one of us are on a rank up or a D rank. We have similar mats there. Balance. Alright. Double card Sanctity sucks. Arenji, lost my promote game 6 times for KOG promote. That sucks for sure. So we got double card Sanctity, which sucks because that means we can't as easily draw into another one. But hopefully we just pick up cyber-stein. Yes! So that's the heart of the cards there. You know, if you guys don't have the heart of the cards on your side, I'll go ahead and show you in the chat some of that, what it looks like. That's the heart of the cards. You get that emote right there when you subscribe to Jayrabian, twitch.tv/Jayrabian. So if you don't have that, basically just come here and sub, and then you'll have the power of the heart of the cards, and you're going to get it every time. Mostly. And that's where we #sellout. So he's playing Balance, Pegasus, maybe he's playing Control, I'm not sure, but either way, we've gotten our turn 1 lockdown on him, so like I said, the only thing that we lose to now is Lava Golem, any kind of burn cards, or if he's got Tribute to the Doomed. Otherwise, we have an easy win. Gandora neutral deck. Oh yeah, you have that new game. Yeah. Oh, and that is easy GG right there. So there you have it, guys. The deck is so fun. It's definitely, as far as consistency goes, I don't have my exact numbers, but anyone in the stream can tell you, I've been winning with this deck a lot more than I've been losing with this deck. I would say it's got to be at least a 2 out of 3 win. Like, I mean, because you would think with the 3-card draw, it's like harder to get into that cyber-stein, but I seem to pull into it more often than not. I mean, just with the combination of the Thunder Dragons and the Cards of Sanctity and Magical Mallet, you have a lot of ways to get into that, even if you don't open up with it. You know, so you can brick and still get to that card. So it's really fun deck, really awesome, I think. And it's again, I'm not going to call it like super consistent or the most consistent or anything like that, but it's just super fun and super good. And it has actually been more, I don't know what the word I want to use here, more winning than losing for me on the ladder. It's been more consistent than not. So definitely try it out if you guys like. I'll put a link in the description to the screenshot of the deck list so you guys get that easy deck list. So you don't have to sit here and pause the YouTube video whenever trying to watch it, trying to get the deck list there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everybody in my Twitch chat right now for being a part of this fantastic YouTube video. You guys are lit. Definitely come check out the stream whenever you can, my friends. Again, it's www.twitch.tv/Jayrabian, and you know, you can subscribe here for that Heart of the Cards power. I'm telling you, it works mostly. So again, thank you guys so much, and if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, and if you enjoyed it enough, please subscribe to this channel. Help me get big and cool and awesome like that man YouTube Dan. But again, have a good one, homies. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys later. Love you all. Have a fantastic filled day. Bye.